So this is our second lecture. Uh, David, this is your job today to tell us what we learned last lecture. Again? Okay. We brought a picture and we learned how to scale it. We brought Yes, we learned how to scale as a reference, and then why I can't hear you very well, David? Why I can't hear you very well? Talk, please. Yes. Talk. Yeah, we talked even about Toksua. This repetition for you, okay? Yeah. So last lecture we learned how to at the beginning, since this is your first lecture, let's say, so we learned how to zoom in and to zoom out, and how to navigate in this program. You know how to navigate in it, right? How to zoom in and how to zoom out. And notice that, guys, when my cursor is somewhere, so let me just draw a little line in here and a little line in here. Okay, so notice that when my cursor on this side and I zoomed in, AutoCAD will understand that I'm zooming at this point. And now if I just move it into this one and then zoom, AutoCAD will zoom into it. So this is something to consider while you're working. If you want to zoom on this area, please just put your cursor in it and zoom on it. So even though we learned the shortcut of opening the layer panel, which is LA. Okay, it's a must, guys, when you are um, working to work with the shortcut. That will fasten your work too much. So LA as the shortcut of the layers. We saw that from these buttons in here we could create a new layer or click the existing one and delete it. Okay, I will cancel it. But from here you could create a new and delete. These two we can. The first one is frozen, and somehow, let's say, when you freeze something. So let me show you how to freeze something. If I just click on this one and then, sorry, let me just click this one and then say set current. You can see Tokzua when we are just clicking on a layer and then say set current, which means this is the layer I'm drawing in. So now if I draw a line, I'm drawing with the white layer, which is the walls. Okay, now if I click on this one and say set current and then I will draw in the blue one. Why? Because I set it as the current layer, which is the layer I will be using. So now with the walls, okay, I want to freeze it. If I just click on freeze, let me just click on freeze. Come on. Okay, this is not the freeze I want. Let me just show you from here. If I click on here, okay, and I go to wall, I could see two things. Something called freeze or throw. Let me freeze it in here. Cannot throw it because he will throw it to other layers. The thing I want now is just to turn it off. If we turn it off, okay, this is the current layer, so we cannot make it. Let me just make it as a door and then go to walls and then uh, turn it off. If we turn it off, guys, as you see, when I'm turning it off, it means I'm just hiding them. I'm just hiding them. As you see, these walls didn't go there because these walls in layer 0. So if I click OK on freeze, you can see what happened in here. This is the freeze I was talking about. If you just freeze it, and somehow you are just hiding them in somehow again. So this is the layering LA. Something else about the layers, we could change from here. We could change the color of it. We could lock it. We could lock the layer. So if I lock, for example, the doors, okay, and then I close this one, and I started to select, I will not be able to select because I lock it. Okay, why we put it in here? Okay, let me open it again. So something else, we could um, put the line we want. We do have different lines in here. We do have the continuous one. We do have many other lines. So by clicking on it and then opening the load, from this load you do have the types, all the types, the type lines which we have. Why we need some dash line? Because when you are drawing, guys, for example, if you are drawing in the ground floor and you want to represent something in the first one, so you will represent it as a dash line, right? So this is why we use it. We use the dash lines in as an example, and other things we could use it also. Anyway, I will upload, for example, the let me see, for example, this dashed one or dashed this one, and then I will select it and say okay. Or let me just put it. Let me make this one as a continuous one and say okay. And this layer 2, I will double click on it. I could rename it, so I will just name it mine, for example, for now. And then this layer I will make it as a dash line and say okay. And now what we're gonna do is just to see the weight of this line. Let me see. Let me, if I say it in other word, it's the thickness of this line. So I will maybe make it as 0.35. And from here we could put what? We could put the transparency of it. I will not put any transparency. I will just start drawing. I can see that. I can see the dash line, but if even or and if even I just zoom in, this is not what I want. We will open the properties panel. Okay, properties PR. From this properties panel, if I select my line, this is the line I create in layer mine. I can see something here called line type scale. If I, for example, put 10 now, I can see something start to change in here. I will maybe, for example, click 100 for now. Even though now it's okay, I could see the dash line, I think. So from this line type scale, you could even change it. Change the properties of this line. You know, you are changing the properties of what? Of this line. We could put it by layer. By layer means if you change from this panel, which is the layer panel, it will change in here. So for example, if I change this one to this color and say okay, this directly will become the color I choose. Layer name is from here, even though the transparency, look guys, this is the transparency, okay? And something else, I cannot see the thickness, the line weight I put. Why? Because you should click on this one, show and hide line weight. I will take just a little screenshot in here. Let me just even make it a bit clear for you guys. This is come on. This is the sign I'm talking about. Is it clear? Oh, I don't think it's clear. I will just save it now. Save it and show it to you. This is the layer I'm talking about. Three lines. Three lines called line show and hide line weight. If you are not able to see it in this panel or this ribbon, let's say, you could just click on this three lines on the at the corner of this of your screen. You will find it in here. You will find all the comments you are able to put in this panel. One of them is line weight. So if I just now click on it, now I will be able to see. You could see the difference. Look, this is without it. This is with it. Even though if I go to my layers and even I change the thickness of it into or weight of it into, for example, 1 or 80, so I can see something crazy started to happen in here. We usually put you can see when I zoomed out, it looks like a continuous line because the line weight of it is too much. So let me put it back as maybe 50 or 40 is fine. Anyway, yeah. So something else. I will just comment about your drawing, David. We don't have doors like this. Look, I'm not able to select the door or to move it. Let me just click on MV. I'm not able. Why? Because it's locked. Remember, we locked this layer. So I will open it. Something else about the selection. We talked about the selection. We do have a from left to right and from right to left. The first one is, if I click on this screen and I didn't click anything, I will just drag my mouse from this point into the left side, so it become green. And if I just touch anything, it will directly what? It will directly select it. You see, I'm just selecting, just touching. While in at the other hand, we do have the blue one. So if I just click once and I drag without clicking anything, please guys, please, I don't want to see something like this. I don't want to see you are just selecting, like trying to select something like this. Do not just keep do not like keep your hand on the button of your mouse. Just one click, don't touch anything, just drag, and now you will be able to select. Why I'm talking? Because in this case, for example, in this case of this door, I want to select all of it, but I'm not able because I'm selecting too many things around it. This is not what I want. So this is and in this case the blue rectangle will be handy for us. So I will just click, drag simply, and then click again. Now I did select all of it without selecting anything else. So now M for move, and then move the thing I want. I can see that I did select a line which is from the wall. Now we will talk about it, which is something wrong with the drawing actually. I shouldn't select something like this. Why? Because at the beginning, David, we don't have such a connection between door and wall directly attached to each other. So let me just open the drawing we were using. This is it, right? Yeah. So at the beginning there is a little space in here which is minimum 10 centi. Because you do have a door frame, so you have to consider it. We have to think about it. So anyway, I'm not going to comment about the technical things now. I just want you, I mean later on, David, why we are talking about these issues, because later on, your drawing will be like just like a piece of art, you know. When we look at the CAD file and we see all these details, the line weights, we see the connections, we see the detailed doors and etc. So we will directly like the the work. We will directly like the drawings. And anyway, something else. Look, if I now select one of them, I can see this is a piece, and this one is a piece, and this one is a piece. No, this is not the thing I want. We talked about join command, right? Join. We talked about J, right? Let me just move. Look, at the beginning I will delete this one. Now I will try to join all of them. Okay? I will at the beginning just move them to layer 2 to be able to see it very well. At the beginning, look. If I zoomed in to your drawings, look, I can see they are not connected. If you are trying to join something which is not connected, it won't able to make it. It won't able to join it. So I at the beginning I will just consider that. Okay, let me just draw something now. Okay, REC for rectangle, right? We talked about it. REC. REC for rectangle. Click space, which is the enter in our case, and click the first one, the first point. Don't click anything. Just move your cursor to be able to draw something. Now I can see here we talked about this one, which is the dimension. I'm able to see the dimension in here. So by clicking the D, click the D and click space. Now he will tell me please specify the length. You can read it on the screen. Specify the length of your rectangle. So I will again, for example, maybe the length will be, for example, 90, and then or let me just make it, this is the length, so it will be maybe 10 centimeter, and click space. The width of it maybe will be 90, and then I will click OK. Click anywhere. Now I did create it. I think we made something wrong, or it's something with your drawing. No, I made something wrong. I will delete it. REC, click space, D, enter, and yes, I click 90. Okay, 90. Click any space. So even though 10 is too much, I will repeat it. REC, maybe D, enter. So it will be maybe, let me just make it as 7 and say yes, and then maybe make it 90. Yes, like this. Yeah, I accept. So I will just select it and move it into layer 2. You can see how I'm working, right? I select it and then I go to my layers and then I just select another layer. So I moved these lines into the other layers. So I will skip again, select, move, select the layers, click on layer. So now I do have the layer. So this is the first thing. We don't have something like this in our doors. This is something from the walls. I took it from the walls. Why? Because while I was selecting, I selected it. Let me open the pictures again. This is not the thing we do have in our doors, okay? Let me just open something for you guys. Door CAD drawing. Look, we do have such a thing. We draw doors like this. We draw doors like this. We draw doors like, in some cases, okay, this will be a specific type, but we usually draw it something like that. So even though if you want to create these lines, it will be for something else. We don't draw it anyway. I will now just, okay, I will create a new line from this point into here. So I will make it 90 again. I will select it, move it into layer 2. Now select layer 2. Why I didn't select it? This is layer 2. This is layer 2. This was okay. Now I will just create C for circle. C for circle. Select something like this. Sorry, something like this, or from this point. And now we talked about a trim, right? We talked about a trim, right? So with the trim command, I will what? I will click one time, two time, and then click this piece. So now I will be able to delete it. Anyway, even though this is not the way of creating the door, okay? Let us create something like, let me just open it, which is the basic type, which is something like this, okay? Something like this. So we will have what? We will have a frame in here even. So it will be something like this approximately. Like this. Let me just copy this part. CO for copy. CO from this point to this point. So now even we will what? Create something like this. So we do have two frames, and then the door panel, and then the dash line of the door movement, let's say, if you could. So how to create, let me create it from the scratch with you. How to create this little rectangle in here. How to create it? Tell me, guys. What is the command I would use? We could use the line, and we could use the faster one, which is REC, which is rectangle. So rectangle, yes. Click anywhere, and then click D for dimension. Click OK. I will consider it's 5 by 15, for example, or 5 by 10. 5 space 10 space. Click anywhere. This is the first one. Select it and copy. CO. Enter or space. From this point, move it into this point. And I talked about the shortcut F8. F8, if I click the F8, I will be able to move it all around. If I click it again, I will be able to move it horizontal or vertical. So I will copy it 80 centimeter. Now it's the distance between them is 80. This is 75. Okay, I will accept. Why it's 75? Because I copied from this point. So I will again create a new rectangle. Yes. From this corner, go up, and then D for dimension. I will create again length. I want it to be, for example, let me see if they did create the same thickness or no, they did create a little. Okay, so let us create a new one. So REC rectangle from this corner D. Okay, let's create it as 3 centimeter and say okay, and then say I want it to be 75 centimeter. Yes, click anywhere. So this is the door panel. Now what I want the arc of it. So in the arc, we know that the shortcut is A. But if I click the A, I won't be able to choose start center end or start center angle. Then now I will start to use the start center end. Okay, so start center end. I will click on this point, click on this point, and click on that one. This is not what I want. So I will again try. Why I'm trying, guys? Because I don't know now which is my center, which is my end. So I'm just trying with you. Click on it. This is what I want. This is the start. Or let me just create it from here. Start, center, and then end. He created on this side. I will try to create it again. Let me just create start, center, end. Start, center, and then end. This is what I want. Now, Toxua, please share your screen. Sorry. Okay, you could, but now you will practice this one. Okay, no problem. David, do it before Toxua. I'm waiting you, Toxua. Share your screen, please. Okay, that's good. The first step was David was doing is to change the unit. You end the shortcut. Please talk, David, while you are working. Tell us what are you doing. While you are working, please tell us what is the thing you are doing. Yes, I'm with you. Make it like 5 by 10, the first rectangle, the small one. Yes. First of all, you do have the hide and stop sharing. Click on the hide at the bottom of your screen. Yes. Okay. This is the thing I want you guys to be careful. We did not click the D command at the beginning. Please start again, David. No, start it again, the rectangle command. Yeah. So REC and then click yes. Click the first point before clicking the D. Click the first point. Yes, now the D appear. You see, you can guys, even though benefit from this command ribbon at the bottom of your screen. So this is the AutoCAD is telling you what to do. Okay, so click the first click and now click the D and then start entering your values. Yes, yes, no. Good. Okay. Use the David, whenever you are just copying vertical or horizontal, you should use the F8 command. So zoom out, please. Yeah. Okay. Good. From this corner. Yes, and now we will click the D. Yes, we will click D. And now what is the dimension? I draw it as since you draw it 80, you should please just check the dimension before creating this rectangle. Please check the dimension between these two. How we could, yes, delete this one, the left one. How we could wait, zoom out. Yes, good. How we could check the dimension between two things? Okay. Yes. Yes. I use the line because I like it more. It's because it doesn't matter if I use the line between the corner into the second one. 50, yeah, 75. So just click skip. Yes, good. Nope. Nope. Again. Again. Yes, start. REC, click the point. Yes, go up. Go up. Wait. Did you put it? Yes, good. But you use it as no, make it as 3 by 75, not 5. Or even 2.5, it's fine. Yes, good. Click and now use the arc. Good. Now please select all of them and click J. Try to select something. He didn't join it. He didn't join it, right? Why? No. Because these all, each one of them is a closed. Each one of them is a closed loop. So the technique we gonna use is to make it as a group or to make it as a block. Now we will make it as a block. Okay? Select all of them and click the shortcut B. Click OK. Now this panel will appear, guys. The first thing you have to specify a name. Let's call it our like door 01. Right? Door 01. Yes. Something else on the left. Look, on the left side, he is telling you pick point. This point, guys, if you pick it, you have to specify a point. Whenever you want to use this block, he will just say catch this block from it. So click on it, left corner, or yes, for example, I want to click on this one and say OK. Yes, that's it. Click on insert now, please. You can see from the blocks. Yes, the insert. You can see your door. Yes, click on it. Yeah, you can see you are catching. Please, before clicking, again insert. Yes. Now you can see you are catching your door from the point you specify it, right? So this is about the blocks. This is what I want you to know. Stop sharing your screen. David and Takswa, your turn, please. Yes. Okay. Before starting, please. Uh, you can see your panels are not showing, or you like it this way. So it's okay for you not to see all the commands. Okay. So good. So what is the first step we do? You, no, no. Before, if we open a new file, so we will directly what change the unit, right? Okay. So okay, good. So let's start with the door. Of course, use whatever you want. You know, it's up to the country you are working in. Yeah. Wait again. Use the rectangle again. Let me see how you are clicking. Yes. Use the space to enter it. Yeah. Okay, good. Nope. Before the D. We have to click the first point. So let's do it. Yes, look, and even whenever you are working, guys, look at the command ribbon at the bottom of your screen. So you click now the rectangle, right? Can you see down there before, please? Right, do it again. Right, REC. Yes, click space. Can you see down there any D shortcut? Any D blue in a blue color? You can see chamfer, you can see elevation, fillet, thickness, width, right? So there is no D. It means this is not the time for the D command. Click the first point, please. Yes. Can you see any D? Can you see any D? Can you? Yes. Is it dimension? Is it a D? So so it's time to use it. So I'm able to use D command. What D means? D means to put a dimension. So, like for example, I do have a specific dimension for this rectangle. Instead of drawing it manually, I will just enter these values. And if you do have, for example, an area, I will draw a rectangle with a specific area. I will click it. I will click the A command. Because why A command? Because AutoCAD is telling me A for area, D for dimension, R for rotation. So now please click the D. No, 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 no. I don't want you to use the cursor to do it. Use the shortcut D. Repeat again, please. Guys, apologize me for that, but like you will understand why I'm really strict with these things. Yes. Now we will enter the values. The first one, look, you can read. AutoCAD is telling you specify length for rectangle, right? What is your length? We will make we will make the small one first, so it will be 5 by 10.
5 by 10. So
Yes.
I'm using millimeters.
So 50 by 100.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Then
Click once. You should click once. Again. Click your space. Skip.
enter.
Not enter, just click any space.
Okay.
Yeah. It means to enter this command.
Doctor, is it possible to use a line, then you mirror this object?
A line for what?
Um, to measure, because the dowel width is like 900 millimeters.
Yeah.
So is it possible to draw a line from this point going this way, then you mirror this image on the other side?
It is possible, of course, but is it the right way to do it or just to copy it? Use both now, please. Copy this one down there. Put a new copy. Yes. At the bottom of it. Select all of it. How we do select?
I, you select from the left, going to the
Okay, skip
to the
please.
right, from the right to the left.
Skip at the beginning. Let me just make sure from this point. Skip. Yes. Show me how you select. Yeah. Or skip again. Click once. No. Click once and then go move right or left. Let me see the blue and the green rectangle. Skip now.
Yes. So I should click here.
Not here. Do not click on the object now. Yes. Go left or right. And then right.
Okay.
Go right. Yeah, move your cursor now. Okay, without selecting it. Show me how you select it with the blue rectangle. Yeah. This is the green. I want the blue. Yeah. You see the difference, right?
Yes.
When you are using the blue, you have to select everything. And when you
Yes.
are using the green one, you have just to touch anything.
Yes, doctor.
Okay. Now let's create a copy. Put a copy of it under it. Under it, please.
Under it.
Yes. And before clicking, we said if you are just copying or working vertical and horizontal, please use the F8 command.
F8.
Yes, click F8.
Okay. F8.
Yes, and now yes, select. Yes, CO.
Huh?
CO for copy. Yes, space. Do not do it. No. Why you are clicking it? Why you are not just clicking on the space to enter the command? Please repeat it again. Skip. Yes, CO or select at the beginning. Select the object. Yes, CO. Space. Now click a point. Yes.
Should I click here?
Any point you want. Yes. Go down. You can see you didn't click the F8, or you click it, but it didn't enter it because you should click FN with it. FN and then F8. While you are in here, just click FN and then F8.
Okay, I clicked F8.
Okay, so go now to the right, Right side. You didn't click it because you are able to move around as you want. Click FN F8.
When I'm clicking F8, I'm just getting the volume. There's
Okay, click FN before it. FN and then F8.
FN.
Yes, FN. You know the FN, right? The look at your keyboard. Left,
Yes.
left side, left side bottom at the bottom. You do have the control.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah, FN
Click
and then
on.
yeah FN and then F8. Yes.
Okay.
Now, now you are able just to move horizontal, go down. Now only vertical, right? Okay,
Yes.
okay. Click. Put a copy under it.
I'll copy under it.
Yes, under. Okay. Show me now. Click escape. Show me your method.
Oh, okay. So I use the line and I start from this corner. I put 800 going this way. From here, I say mirror, and then I only select this object and I enter. Then I find the midpoint of this line.
Why you cannot see the midpoint?
Okay, yeah, I messed up here. Okay, I don't know why I can't see the midpoint.
I will talk about it in a minute. Okay, but
Okay.
I click any point. I understood your way.
Yes, then I do this, but I think this is the midpoint. Then I say, okay, yeah, so
You have now. You have to click no or yes. Yeah. Okay.
yes.
What if
Then,
select the bottom part?
this one?
Yes,
Yes.
and click CO. Click the same corner. You said. Not this one. What that one? Okay, this one. Okay, move right. Click any number. For example, 850.
Okay.
Click OK. Click space. Okay. Click skip. Which one is easier?
Your method is easier.
Yeah, we use mirror for other things. We use mirror for other type of things. Actually, it's not. Look, the thing I wanna say is not wrong. It's your method is not wrong. Okay, and I am actually proud like to see that someone is just using the mirror in this, let's say, stage of AutoCAD, but this is not the right way actually. We always let me just not use right way. This is not the fastest way.
Okay,
It's not wrong because it's not wrong because you did it. You apply. I mean, you achieve the same result, right? So it's not wrong. So okay, delete the upper part or delete my part, the bottom part, and then complete your door.
okay. So I use the rectangle rule again.
No, no, no. I won't accept it. I will never accept it to click on the and on the comment by your cursor. No, no. You have to use
Okay.
your space. There is a
Yes.
reason. Trust me, there is a reason behind it. Why I'm just telling you.
Okay. So do I use this point?
Yeah.
Okay. And
it's gonna be 30 or 25, 2050, 250, 250.
Yes.
Yes, by I don't know the space you between them. Is it 850 or what?
Um,
Okay,
we
uh,
can go.
click 850 and say yes. Click the space.
Oh,
Nope,
that's big.
nope, that's big.
Yeah.
So sorry, it should be. It's not. It shouldn't be 250. It should be 25.
25.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, I mixed it up. But just measure the space before it. Measure the space between them
With line.
with line. Yeah.
Okay. So 700.
Okay. Skip. Not 7,700. It's fine. You have to be patient. Come on.
Like this.
Yes. Now,
Um,
now we will draw the arc. This is not the arc we want. We want the start, center, end.
okay. So
From where you can get it. Yeah. Start, center, end. Start. Yes, not this one, the other one. Not this one, the other one. It should be the other corner.
here.
No, no, no. Up, up,
This,
up.
yeah.
The first point you click.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Start, center, end. Yes. Go down. Yes. Good. Okay. So now we know how to draw a door. Please stop your sharing your screen. Or before that, please before that, create the block before stopping. Yes, create it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Make it as a block. No, no, no. Select everything first. Yes. And now click a block. Only B. Only B. Again. Repeat it. Repeat it from the beginning.
Only the.
Only B letter. Yes. Only B letter will be the shortcut of block. Yes. Yes. And then we will pick a point. Pick any point you want in a door. Okay. And say okay. Insert it. Insert a block. Insert how to insert a new block.
To insert a new block.
Yeah, to insert. How?
Uh,
You can see the block panel.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah, we do have insert in it.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, click on it. You do have your door.
Yeah.
Door door open. Yes.
Yeah.
So this is of course just how to create it. Of course, as you see, guys, you do have some doors, right? You downloaded some doors.
Some doors.
You made or you downloaded.
I made it, and then I I copied it and mirrored it so that I can
How how you have them? I mean, in your blocks.
Blocks.
Yeah.
I watched YouTube.
Okay, good. That's fine.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah, all of them are blocks. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So stop your sharing. So what else? David, look at these intersections. Is that right? Yeah, good. How to do it? Yes, and then enter, enter, and then click, click. Anyway, so this is the beginning. Let me just get, I will copy your work now. Okay, CO, just put it here. At the beginning, guys, I want you to be careful while you are using while you are using the colors. For example, now for me, I cannot exactly like see these doors. Okay, I will just delete it. Now we will delete them together. And now what we're gonna do is just to, you can see, look, David, this is not the proper dimension, and I don't think it's, is it vertical? No, it's not. You see, it's not vertical. You see, it's not vertical line. So be careful. Okay, we will repeat it again together. I will show you the thing we will do, and something else. Okay, for example, we did create this door. This is our door. I will create it as a block. I will call it door 01. Click a point, click on this point, click OK, click here, just move it. What is the shortcut of move? M, exactly. I will trim these. This is not, is it the same dimension, or is it the same dimension, or it's a small one? Okay, it's the same, it's fine. So this is the door. I will just move it into this place. At the beginning, what I want you to do, to be careful while you are choosing the colorings. I will use a bit, يعني, okay, I will use maybe blue, but I will use a better blue, like better than that one. This is a bit even easier to see it in your eye. Okay, so let me just delete this part, and then let me see how many layers do I have. Okay, this is doors, this is walls. Let me see the walls. Okay, keep it as well. At the beginning, for the walls, I will specify, like, I want it to be 0.4 or 0.5, and say yes. Go back. Now I will just select all these walls and make sure that they are in layer wall. So now I do have my walls. How to connect this corner? We do have a command called fillet. F is the shortcut. F is the shortcut for fillet. F, enter. AutoCAD will ask me, specify here, look, the radius. Radius is 0. I will click again, look. With the fillet, you have to understand this. F, enter, R, enter. Always. F, enter, always. F, enter, R, R, enter, 0, enter. Click, click. Or, let me copy it in here. Even this one is not vertical. Anyway, look. F, enter. R, enter, 0, enter was this one. If I click 10, enter, you see how it became? Yeah, radius. F, enter, R, enter, 50. F, enter, R, enter, 0, enter. Click on this line, click on this line. Now you do have this 90 degree. I will delete this part. Now, I do have these. Okay, how to make sure? I want to make sure that they are vertical. I don't think they are. You see, it's not vertical. This is the vertical one. This is. Why? Because you didn't use F8. You didn't use F8. So, use F8 while you are working. Look. Delete it. I will specify layer wall. Now, create a door. Create another line. Create another line. For example, something like this. Now I will select all of them and click J. Click J. Okay. Now they are one piece. Okay. Now they are one piece. In order to copy it, to make a copy of it, just to make offset O. Offset O. Click enter. Offset O. You will be asked to put a distance. I want it to be 25 centimeter. Okay. Click. Done. This is your walls. Again, I create 3 lines. Look at the difference between these two. These lines, I create them using L command. Using L command, which is the normal line. What if I use polyline? PL. PL. Polyline. Click space. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip. When I select one piece, what is the difference between this one, guys, and this one? Exactly. They are joined together. So it's up to you. Are you writing, guys, all the things we are taking, all the shortcuts?
Yes, doctor.
Yes, please. So, L for line. Polyline PL. Offset O. Offset O. O, enter, or space. Click a distance. I want it to be 50 centi. Space. Click once. Go right or left. And then click. O, enter. 25 space. 20. O, space. 25 space. Click. Right, left or right. And click. Now, I want this line to be connected to that one. I will use fillet. F, enter, R, enter. Or F space, R space, of course. F space, R space, 0. Enter. When I'm saying enter, please understand it as a space. Okay? I'm always clicking space. Your left hand always will be on your keyboard. Always. Left hand on your keyboard, right hand on your mouse. Always. F, enter, R, enter, 90. Yes. Here to this one. F, enter, R, enter, 180. Or 280. Delete this one. Select all and J for join. J for join. Space. I will close them. Look. L space. Select this point. Click here. Look, guys. Now I wanted to connect it into this point. What I will do is just move it into any point. And now use what? Trim. TR. Always with the trim and extend, you have to click space 2 times, not one. T R space, click here, click here. Or if I just saw this line from here, let me just move it. I want this line to connect into this point. I have two ways. Either to select it, and I do have this point, to drag it from it, or click EX for extend, EX, click, EX space, and then select it. He will connect it for you. Now, select everything again, and J. Select everything again, and J for join, space. Now they are one piece. What I want to do to make it as walls. O space 25 space, click anywhere, go left or right. I will make it, more example, inside. Now look, this is the thing you guys, you were just trying to Jua. You were trying to find the midpoint of this one, right? You were not able to.
Yes.
Why? Because you will go here, in here, right click, not on a tracking setting, right click on here, object snap setting. I right click on this one, huh? Right click, object snap setting. From this panel, you will choose all the thing you want to see. For example, this is the midpoint. I will uncheck it. Say OK. Now, if I try to create a line, I'm not able to see the midpoint, like in your case. I'm able to see the starting point and the end point. Why? Because if I just open object snap, OS is the shortcut. Object snap OS. OS for object snap. Midpoint, check it again, say OK, click line, OK. Now I'm able to see it. I will create, for example, something like this. And now I will create another line from here. And now I want this line to extend it. I want to extend this line into this point. EX. Like this. I want to delete this part. TR double click. This one and this one. Look, TR did. Now I want to create thickness for these walls. O space 15 space 1 2. I will delete this part. TR space like this. Delete this one, this one, this one, and this one. So let me consider this one as a balcony, and for example a room and a bathroom or something. Let's say I want to put my door in this piece. I will go to insert. Where is my insert? See my blocks, bring my door, put a door in here. Now I will rotate it. Select it. How can I rotate it? RO for rotate. I'm rotating it. Space. Click on this point. And now I'm able to. Why I'm just able to move it like a bit, like very hard, I can see. Because my F8 is working. Sometime in some laptops you have to click the FN with it, like mine and like Tujwa. So FN and F8. So now I'm able to rotate it as I want. For example, I want it to be 90 like this. Yes. I can see this is not the 90 I want. It's fine. I will control Z it, or if I control Z, select it, RO, space, pick a point, and then just click something like this. This is the thing I want. Okay. Select it, M, enter. Look, this technique while you are creating a door. I want my door to be approximately in here, to start from this point. What I will do, just bring your door, M, enter, for move, M, enter, or space. Click on this corner, and bring it into this corner. Exactly at the corner. Or put it inside. From this. Start it from here. And now, select your door again, M, space, click any point you want, and now enter a value. I want it to be far away, for example, 30 centimeter. 30 is too much. Let me just create it as M 15. Now my door is far away from my wall. Now I will create a new line from here like this, and then TR for trim. Again, create a new one in here. Line TR. Now I do have these two lines TR again. I do have this little corner in here. Select it, drag it. Again, I want to draw new lines like this. Now select everything, select these lines, select this one, and then J for join. Select these two, J for join. So this is my door and my walls. Select your door, make it as doors. Why it didn't change? Why it didn't change? Because now it's a door, and it's actually what? A block. I will click PR for properties, PR. Click on it. I can see it's by layer and its layer is door. Why I'm not able to change it? Because it was a block. So what I will do is just move it a bit here. Select on it and click X. X for explode. Explode. So it was a block and now it will become normal line. Select again on it and then make it as doors, and now create it as a block. Or yes, create it as a block even. Or let me just try something else. Go to my block, make it as current one, and now try to insert something. Why I'm not able to do it? So it's the same. Because when you created your block, you created in a layer. You remember we created in a layer was called L2 or something. Yes, this one. Even though that's why when I just select it and explode it and select a line, now I can see it's layer 2. So because I created as layer 2, it will remain as layer 2. Anyway, I will select these guys in here now. And instead of making a block, I will create as a group. G. G for a group. If I select it, now it's a group. Move it. Again, put it here. So, Please now start working without sharing. Create exactly a rectangle like this, a rectangle room like that, and then make an offset of it 25 as walls, and select all of them. Of course, make sure that it's wall, and make sure you do have a thickness for it, and put a door somewhere. For example, put a door something like in here. Okay, put a door on this side. Please start working. I will come in a minute. Okay, David, share your screen. Show me what you did. Hello. Yes, David, share your screen, please. Show me what you did. Okay, cool. Please click on one of the walls. Let me see it. Zoom in. Join. Please join. No, no. Zoom into the door. Join this part with the part of the all of it. Yani all the walls. Join them together. The part on the left side and right side. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Okay. Stop it. Switch one, please show me. Okay. What about the thicknesses of the?
I changed mine to 0.5.
Okay, cool. There is a problem with the connection of the door.
Oh, okay, I did trim.
Please do it now.
Yeah.
The connection is this the connection, the right connection between door and is it the right connection between door and wall?
Should it be on top of, like, on this
No, no, no,
line?
no. There is at the upper part of it and the bottom part of this door. There is a vertical line, a horizontal line, sorry, right?
Yes.
Do it, write it, or draw it.
Um,
Shortcut of line is L. Okay.
no. Yes.
Yes, draw the connection.
Oh, okay, so I should draw it from here to.
Nope. No, 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 no. Horizontal gonna be.
Okay, from
Not this corner.
at the bottom
Okay.
of
Okay, yes. And then horizontal.
this way.
Yes. Click. And now trim the additional part. TR. Zoom in while you are. Yes.
Yes.
The additional part also.
Which
Yes,
this one,
yes,
yeah?
yes, exactly. Yes. And
Yes.
do the other side.
So should I draw another line?
Yes, yes. At the upper part of the door.
Oh,
Yeah, and then trim them. Okay. Now I won't be talking about the if this connection or correct or not because it will be different. Maybe it gonna be at the middle point or maybe at the outer side or something. Anyway, please let me share my screen again. Okay. We talked about line, polyline, circle. You know circle to the right? Circle is, shortcut is C. You do have even some options in here. You are able to draw 2 points or 3 point circle. So 2 point gonna be, if I click 2 point and I zoom in, I click this point and this point. So he created a circle with a diameter between these two. Or let me just click the FN at the beginning and then create another 2 point circle. Click this point and maybe this point. So created between them. Or 3 points. So it's gonna be 1, 2, and then 3. So created a circle touching this point and that one and this one. Or you want a circle with tan, 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 or tan, tan radius. I will, for example, tan. So it will be a circle that's touching this point and this point and this point. If he's able to create it, he will. If it's not, so he will not. So create a circle touching uh, this point and this point and this point. He did. So we, in our case, actually we use the normal circle with a radius. We talked about rectangle, polygon. So if I click look polygon, which will be BOL, and I click space, he will ask me what is the number of sides. If I click 4, it's gonna be a rectangle, normal rectangle. He will ask me, you want it to be inside a circle or out? Look, I will show you something before. For example, this is my circle. My circle is 700. And now BOL for polygon. Click space. How many side I want? 4. Okay, specify center. You want the center. So I will just look. I was not able to see this small point. Now I cannot see it. How can I show it? I will just touch one of this side. So now I'm able to select it. I select it. He is just asking, is it going to be inside of it or outside? I will say inside. Okay, specify the radius. I want it to be 350. Yes. Or again, let me just make it as 700. BOL space. How many side? 4. Specify the center. This center. Inside the circle, yes. 700, yes. Again, BOL space. How many side? 4. Where is your center? This is it. You want it to be inside or outside? Outside now. Specify the radius 700. What is the difference between the first one and the second one? The first one is inside of our circle. The second one is outside of it. This is it. Again, BOL. How many side? I want 6 sides. Space. Where is your center? This is my center. Inside or outside? Put it inside. What is your radius? For example, I want it 700 again. And now, for example, CO, copy. From here, to here, to here, to here. Like this. Polygon. Ellipse, I will not talk about it. Now I will talk a bit about hatching before I want to talk about move and modify. We talked about move, rotate, trim, copy, mirror. Mirror, you know how to use mirror. I do have a circle, and this circle has a hatch inside it. Hatch. H for hatch. Space. In this panel, you will see many types of hatch. I want it to be as normal, earth. This one. I cannot see it very well. Why? Because I will select it. This is the scale of it. I will make it, for example, 100. Even more. 1000. Now I can see the hatch. So I want to mirror this hatch from this point into here. Select everything you want to mirror. MI for mirror. MI for mirror. Space. Select the point. This is my center point. And go vertical or horizontal as you want. I will go vertical now. He will ask me, do you want to delete the first one or you want to keep it? If you want to delete it, say yes. If you don't, say no. This is the mirror. That's it. Again, mirror. I do have a rectangle. And this rectangle, 1 minute, guys. عيونه. Okay, guys. Sorry for that. So, uh, I was talking about this issue. So I do have a rectangle, and this rectangle has a hatch, a specific hatch. For example, I want it to be now this hatch. Yes. And now I will select all of it. MI for mirror. I will mirror it in this point. Do you want to delete the first one? Yes. I deleted it. Scale, I talked about it in the first lecture. Stretch. Stretch is very like basic one. Just select this one. Select my line. S for stretch. Yes. From this point to this point. Like if I'm just dragging it. But sometime you see it's a bit, I don't know, stupid. He will not understand the stretch. S, enter from here to here. Array, we will talk about it next lecture. We talked about explode. We talked about offset. This is it for today. Next lecture, I will be talking about dimension and text. Your exercise, guys. Okay. How to create this hatch? How to create this kind of hatching? Tell me, guys. Yes, for the walls. Look, I do have my walls in here. I will create H. It must be a closed loop. I want it to be solid one. Click inside of it, and that's it. You did it. Look, if it's not a closed loop, it won't accept to. For example, this is it. If I try to click in here, he will say it's not closed. I'm not able to make it. So this is it for today. I will upload this recording to my to the channel. I will put the links in the UZEM. Please watch it again and create this plan again. Or let me just put. Let me just. Or draw the first floor, not the second one. Draw this one. Please draw this one, okay? The second floor. Let's talk about it a bit. We know how to create the doors. We know how to create this stairs. This is the hatch. You could use this hatch to use this hatching. Okay, guys, I will upload even. I will upload a video about the blocks. Okay, in order to download the new blocks and etc. Okay. Yes, Byron. What do you mean mid scale? You mean يعني how to apply the scale, or what do you mean? How to draw it? Okay, bro. What we gonna do is just by bringing a picture. Look what I will do. Okay, I will just drag it, put it somewhere. Okay, and scale it. While I will be drawing, I won't take exactly this point. I will not take something like this and then go like that, zoom in and then click in this point. No, of course I won't. I will just okay. Maybe I will draw on it. Okay, it's fine. But the thing is, I have to make sure that my lines is vertical and horizontal by using the FN. So I will just make sure that my FN is activated. And now I will start, for example, approximately I will understand this. From this point into this point is 560. Okay, I will make it 560. Like this. And then I will go left. From here to here, how much? 560 again 560. I will draw it. So now if I just move my lines now, they are vertical, of course, and horizontal. So I will not, of course, just follow my drawing like please click and click and click and then click like this. No, of course, it won't be that. Okay? Next lecture, we will talk about this text. We will talk about hatching again. I will upload a video about the blocks. I will even upload this video. Please watch it again. Please watch it again and apply all the comments. This is your next exercise. I have to see a full plan. Full plan, okay? Well, but after uploading the block video for you, so you will know how to bring all these furnitures. I want to see a full plan. Okay, guys.